Hello, this is Solomon. We're going to be looking at 4 1v1s against Panzershooter. Or we might be looking at more. I think I might have had some other 1v1s. But these 4 were played like a day ago. Germany versus UK. I do the auto win against UK air start opening. This isn't necessarily auto win if the UK rushes you. Panzershooter comes out with a para. There is an idea behind this because we have this matchup again, and he pulls it off a bit better. So he tries to pull away, but he doesn't do it soon enough. Not that it's his fault, RUSE bullshit. So he loses 2 hurricanes, so that's kind of like auto GG. And he lands the para by accident. So that has to be an accident. And he surrenders. Losing 1 hurricane was basically GG. Oh no, then we see the position is reversed. He's Germany and I'm UK. What will I do now? If you've seen my recent videos, you know the answer is infantry rush. The answer is Allies infantry rushes UK. Unless it's a big air map and you're not fighting Japan. If you're fighting Japan, you lose. Unless you're amazing like me and infantry rush Japan too, even though it's like diplomats or something. Okay, so let's actually look at this. He does a much more defensive start, probably since he gets done rushing. And he comes out with a Heinkel. Now he doesn't bomb my barracks, which is smart because that would be a waste of bombing. Since he'll never get the second bomber on my barracks off, since my infantry are going to be like right here or something, so he needs to bomb my infantry. So he just used the first bomber on infantry, obviously. I'm surprised he didn't hit now when all my infantry are right here. Although I probably could have kept most of my infantry fine by dodging it. Get the Vickers out to hopefully get around, since the guards are going to zone away to KFC anyway. Build a second Heinkel. He's building light infantry, which is automatically losing since light infantry are like awful against heavy infantry. Even German and Italian ones. We can see light bombers not being useful. Honestly, I think I would have gone double barracks in this situation. Even though you spend so much money on the airfield, you might be able to use the Defender's advantage enough to win. But doubling down on air units was a mistake, definitely. Look at my Vickers around. Yeah, it's over. I actually don't do anything. Okay. There we go. Now this is a more interesting match. Germany and he's UK again. Guess what? He does the same start, much to my surprise. I thought he was going to do a rush, which resulted in me playing decryption to see what he's doing. Last time I just did double blitz. I was like, huh, what's he up to? Here, I built my barracks right there. But as you can see, he's playing much more defensively. He also doesn't bother building an outpost this time, so he has 15 more supply. So at this point, my plan is just build up ME109 since due to his extra money, since he built less depots and buildings, he's building more hurricanes right now. So I'm just waiting a little bit since I have 2 depots, so I'm just gonna outskill him in economy or an available supply. About 4 ME-109s. He has 5 Hurricanes. Now he has 6 Hurricanes. So he has 60% more units. 6 against 4, which is a pretty good ratio. Like, and if you both play Fanaticism, it's kind of eh for me. I get my 5th ME-109 up. So yeah, I actually end up losing 4 ME-109s, and but he loses 3 Hurricanes. And I'm damaging the Paratrooper, and I was like, oh. Oh, that was his plan. The plan was to drop the Paratrooper while I'm in an air fight. This guy's damaged, so I can't launch it right away. That was supposed to be a machine gun nest. It's like, oh, this is not optimal. He's not capturing HQ because I'll just immediately recapture. Yeah. I have light infantry on the town square. He's killing my depot, which is very unfortunate. I'm like, well, yeah, this is probably GG, but I'll try to retake my HQ. Won't give up yet. He's not capturing my airfield. As then that is. Oh, I won't. I wouldn't recap. You don't recapture an airfield generally. Instead, you let the enemy keep the airfield. So then enemy planes after they shoot or when they get damaged. After they finish combat, they'll go back to this airfield. Then you just kill them. Like, remember, when the enemy captures your airfield but doesn't capture your base, let them keep the airfield. You can build another airfield. Then on that half of the map, the enemy can't play since the planes their planes will return to the airfield on your side that they captured. But yeah, so then I lose all 3 of those light infantry. So I was like, motherfucker, this is looking really not good. He has like 140 more supply, and he has 140 points on me. Like, well, he's just building up more Hurricanes and a Paratrooper. He's getting a second one. This one, like, well, I need heavy infantry because light infantry keep on dying. I was like, well, he hasn't built any ground units, so there's not really a whole lot stopping me from heavy infantry rushing him. Like, he doesn't have an outpost or recon or anything. It's also at this point I realized that I should have been in the forest. I should have gone in the forest already. Now he's firing my HQ for some reason. I have no idea why. Maybe that was a misclick. He gets a second depot of heavy infantry now. And I send 1 over here. I only need 1 heavy infantry plus my 3 grenadiers to handle this. I start sending the rest towards UK. So yeah, I get in the forest. Get the ambushes off. He plays Fanaticism, which is nice. Really nice for me. I get that out of the way. 1 less RUSE swim. He does spy. He doesn't have recon. For some reason, heavy infantry, most of the time they'll get panicked in 1 run from a fighter bomber, but sometimes they don't for some reason. And that was an outpost that I killed. So all of a sudden, he's in a really, really bad situation since that spy's out in 30 seconds. I'm still sending more infantry. Now I just went ahead and captured one of his depots. And I actually dodged that bomb, which is pretty funny. I don't have blitz, do I? Okay, that was weird. But yeah. Okay, let's look at this closely. I want to see precisely. So you got the grenades going off. Oh, okay. I don't. What happened? Because okay, so the hurricane bomb definitely damaged it, but I don't know if it killed it since the grenade landed after it died. So, but yeah, that was still pretty funny. His own hurricane ended up killing that. To have more infantry coming. Does he still have spy up? He made another spy. Oh my god! I get blitz out. Yeah, like I just have a stream of units. It's not a perfect, not a totally consistent stream, but like I just have too much heavy infantry coming through, and light infantry just die. So I don't know. Like he had opportunities to capture my HQ, then choose spy ruse to kill my infantry that are camping HQ. So yeah, I guess he got overconfident and figured he'd still win if he just kept his para there. So I don't know how I would. I don't have a specific Soviet versus US opening. Like I really don't know how I want to open against US and Soviet. Like I don't know if I do per infantry rush or what, or if I play defensive with infantry, like 4 depot, 1 barracks. I haven't really settled on anything. In this case, I do infantry rush. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's superior to blitz the right barracks, not the middle one. Getting outflanking enemy is really important here. Oh, I could have pushed that more. With infantry, you want as wide a front as possible. A lot of times. Especially when enemy has the mid units. He makes a Greyhound, which is stupid. 1 Greyhound is equivalent in cost to 1 barracks and 1 Willys. 2 Greyhounds is equivalent in cost to 1 barracks and 6 Willys. Yeah, he went bombers, which is pretty much always losing. Kill that Stewart. Like, they're just not cost effective enough. All the enemy has to do is, all the person has to do is split up their infantry, but the bombers aren't doing much. I sure got one of my barracks, but like this is the more important barracks here. Also, getting a second Bay 11 would have been a good solid idea. Oh, here comes the second one. Now these guys get bombed. But look, I managed to get to the airfield, so I captured it. And it all comes crumbling down since I get blitz off. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I guess I don't have any more. Oh. Okay, that is the end of this video.